Hi everyone, welcome to Pilates May. Alright, so today we're going to have no props. Since the last class we had props, so we're going to just the mat and the body. Okay, so we're going to start with a quick warm up. So you're going to bring your right arm up and then you're going to do a side bend and come up. You're going to inhale, exhale, gentle side bend, and up. Good. 2 more times, and up. Last time, and down. Okay. Other arm comes up, inhale, exhale, reach up and over. Nice. Opposite hip stays glued down to the mat or to the floor. You should also feel equal weight on your sit bones. There's no need for the weight to shift to the side you're side bending. 2 and 1. And come down. Okay? Both hands on your shoulders, elbows wide, and a gentle rotation to one side and back. Other side and back. Again, as much as possible, the hips stay forwards. You're always growing taller when you're doing the twist. Hopefully you're starting to feel that the twist is a bit better than it used to be. Rotation is always one of the ones that take a long time to improve. 2 more. Last time. Okay. You bring your arms in front, relax the shoulders. You're going to reach forwards and then shoulder blades together. Reach forwards, shoulder blades together. So as you reach forwards, you should feel the shoulder blades go apart, and as the shoulder blades come together, you should feel them going towards the spine. So it's away from the spine and then to the spine. 2 more, and last time. Nice. Okay, going to start with some C curves. Feet hip distance apart, arms straight in front. Inhale, exhale, tilt your pelvis back, ribs in, C curve. Eye gaze is always forwards, and come back up. Can't stress enough how many times people just like to look down at the floor. So, and for 3, and up, 2, and up, last time, 1, and up. Genie your arms. So you're going to go into the C curve and you're going to do diagonally down and center. Diagonally down and center. I'm super shaking because I did some abs today in the gym. Make sure that the knees are not moving and that you still keep your rib cage locked in. So you're still making a C curve, because chances are you're probably going to get a slightly more flat back as time goes on. 2 and 1, and come back up. Bring your legs straight. We're going to go to a deeper C curve. Inhale, exhale, round the spine. Try to go to the lower spine and then come back up. So tuck the pelvis under. Glutes lifted, round just to the lower spine, and come back up. So 3 more, and up. This is when the hips will start to grip. So as much as possible, try to relax the hip joints. Actually, it might help if you don't flex your feet. If you don't flex your feet, you might notice there's less gripping if you relax your feet. Last time, all the way down to the mat. So you just go all the way down, arms by your sides. Okay, left leg stays on the floor at 45 degrees, right leg comes straight up. You're going to flex the heel and touch the mat and then point up. So flex away, point back up. Have a look at your hip bone to check that it's not piking up towards your waist. Down and up. 2 more and up. Last time and up. Stay here. I'm going to ask you to flex your foot, open out to the side, point, bring it back to the middle with your inner thigh. Flex the foot, go to the side, point, come back. So how far to the side you go depends on flexibility of the inner thigh. Both hips should be squared to the ceiling. So if you notice the opposite hip moving over with you, then you've gone too far. 1, come down. All right, other leg. So left leg goes out. Relax the shoulders. You're going to come up, flex away, and point, and flex. Actually, quite a lot of students don't like this pointing and flexing simply because I've forgotten the English word now. The movement confuses their brain. There's a better English word. It's not coming to me right now. So if you just want to just keep pointing or just flexing all the way, that's fine if the coordination is not working today. Last time, you stay up. Now you're going to flex out, point, use the inner thigh to come back to your midline of the body. So flex out, point, come back. So all of this basically is hip work, hip mobility. Make sure that the right leg is not starting to go out to the side. Right leg should be nice and stable in parallel. 2 more. You probably will feel the ab work as well to make sure that your pelvis is not moving to the side that you're pointing to. Last time, and down. Okay, so from here I'm going to start with the abs. So hands behind your head, elbows to roughly 45, neutral spine. Inhale, exhale, chest lift, come back down. Look towards your inner thighs, and down, and up, and down. So ideally, your lower spine is not moving. If it's in neutral, it will stay in neutral. If you're finding it hard to stay in neutral, then just do whole spine on the mat, imprint from the very beginning. 2 more, and last time, and back. We're going to add on now. So I want you to do your chest lift, arms in front, hands behind your back, head again, and come down. So you're going to lift, arms in front, hands go back, and down, and lift, reach, neck, down, lift, reach, neck, and down. So the whole point is when you're doing the reach to neck, you don't drop in your torso. 2 more, up, reach, neck, and down. Last time, reach, neck, and down. Okay. Head stays down, arms by your side, 1 leg tabletop, 2nd leg tabletop. All right. So from here, we're going to start with your toe taps. So 1 tap away, 1 foot, and come back. And other leg, and come back. So make sure that you are not arching in the lower spine. Okay. And don't just drop your foot down in front of you because you won't feel the abs. You actually have to bring your foot away and come back. Ideally, keep that 90-degree angle in the knee. 2 and 1. And come back. Hands behind your head. We're going to go straight to the oblique twist. So you're going to tap one leg away, reach the opposite shoulder to the opposite hip, come back down. And then other side and down. If you cannot reach the floor in the tap, that's not a problem. You can just keep it halfway. That's also okay. So for 5 and down. 4 and down. 3, 2, we're going really slow today. And 1. And take a break. Okay. And then from here, again, arms by your sides. You're just going to lift both legs up, whole spine on the mat, especially the lower spine. And you just breathe, okay? Try to relax the shoulders, palms facing up. That will help you, stop you from gripping the floor. If it's hard on your thighs, bend your knees, okay? Soften the knees. So just holding your legs up is actually already tiring on the core. As I've mentioned this before ages ago, my Pilates instructor in Shanghai, this is his favorite exercise. So 3, 2, 1, take a break. One more time, you either stay as it is or you add in the progression. So you choose how you feel. So if you want to, you stay here, or you're just going to go 3 centimeters down and up. So for 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And down. Nice. You probably felt that in the hips, so let's stretch the hips out through a bridge. So feet hip distance apart, heels slightly closer towards the bum. In a neutral spine, inhale, exhale, round the lower spine. So lower spine comes off, mid spine, and you're on your shoulder blades, okay? Stay in this position, breathe naturally, and just get a feel for your bridge. Big toes should have weight on them, knees parallel like train tracks, ribs down, hips up. You should feel a nice stretch in the front of your hips. Inhale here, exhale, roll down. From the upper spine, hips don't move. Then mid spine. And finally, the hips got no choice but to go down with the lower spine. Imprint and then neutral. And again, inhale, exhale, round the spine. 1 vertebra at a time, you lift up. Like a string of pearls, basically. Inhale at the top. So the pearls, as the top ones come down, 1 pearl at a time. And then mid spine, lower spine, and to neutral. And again. Make sure that your knees are actually pushing forwards. It's not so much up in the bridge, but rather forwards. Get the length in the torso. Inhale here, exhale, roll back down. Okay, nice. Same as before, but this time feet together, knees together. Inhale, exhale, roll up. So you've got knees together forever, so you're not going to be able to come up as high as you did previously. Inhale, exhale, roll back down. So because your knees are together, there's a lot more